Hello everyone, it's Yorkshire AV here, and I thought I'd do this video today on the new DALI Equi wireless multi-channel surround sound system. DALI Equi is the evolution of the Callisto range of active wireless powered speakers from DALI, Danish audiophile loudspeaker industries. What you'll see here across our front three speakers are the existing DALI Oberon 7C speakers, but with the new DALI Vocal C in the Oberon range. You'll also see the sound hub from DALI installed alongside it, and I'll go through a little bit more of the information about that in due course. At the rear of the room here in our demonstration facility, we've got the two DALI Oberon 1Cs, which again are wireless active speakers, and those play the role of a rear surround sound. DALI Oberon C, or DALI Callisto, is an active module within the back of what would be traditionally a passive speaker. So the Oberon 7 speaker here is exactly the same in terms of the same SMC drivers, the same physical cabinet design and layout as the passive speaker. Apart from these feature the actual Callisto module. And if we look down at the bottom here, you'll see DALI Oberon 7C. You'll also see a control button, which is used to link and connect your speakers to the hub, as well as set the actual physical position, this one being the front left speaker. You'll notice there's a single C7 power cable that's connected here to a UK 3-pin plug, but obviously depending on where you are in the world, a local adapter would be provided to you. What you'll find in the 7C is a 2x50 watt closed loop Class D amplifier, which provides you with, in the 7C, it provides a single driver for the a single amplifier for the high frequency unit and a single amplifier for the two mid bass units. It's the same amplifier that's found on the Vocal, with a single unit for the center tweeter and then a single amplifier for the two mid bass drivers. And on the Oberon 1Cs, again, 2x50 watt closed loop again. This time, one amplifier for the high frequency module and one amplifier for the low frequency module. The amplifiers are Class D, which means they're highly efficient and give out very little by way of heat. Should you be running the actual Oberon 7Cs or any of the speakers too hard and there end up being a thermal clip, the LED light, which is currently green here, would indicate red. And all that needs to happen is either bring the volume back down or power the units off for a short period of time to let the heat dissipate. That said, in all of our time running these speakers, we've never once had a situation where any speakers have ever overheated. The pricing of this system starts at £4,815, and for that you get two floor standing speakers, a centre vocal speaker, the sound hub which we see here, plus the Equi HDMI module, two are the Oberon 1Cs, and the DALI WSR, the DALI wireless subwoofer receiver. Again, the sound hub itself is able to transmit up to 7.1 channels of actual channel processing out to wireless speakers with zero loss and zero latency. They use their own proprietary 30-bit protocol for sending signals around. And with that, again, we found that up to 10-12 meters, more than capable across the 5.4 gigahertz spectrum. In this system, we're using it as 5.1. And as such, on the back of the Oberon 1Cs, you'll see that we've got these listed here as side surrounds. If this was a 7-channel setup and these were truly rear speakers, we would change the position of the speaker accordingly. And with that, the actual processing that's sent to these would then display and give. You'll see this speaker here is set up as a side surround because it's a 5.1 system. And if this was a traditional 7.1 system, we would set these to be rear surround. Every time you press the button, the only thing that happens is this speaker stops receiving a frequency as it locks onto the next signal that's being processed from the sound hub itself. With all things DALI, the Oberon comes in 4 finishes. We have here black ash, which is a front black baffle and black ash side plates. This is the light oak, which features a light oak side and a white front panel. There's all white, and there's also dark walnut. On the back of the sound hub, there are 2 slots for expansion modules. And if we look on the back here, on the left hand side, we have the NPM1, which is a BlueOS module, which provides connectivity to your left and right channel speakers to the Blue Sound platform. With that, you can stream Tidal lossless, as well as Spotify, Qobuz, AirPlay, and other sources. And we also have the new HDMI Equi module on the right hand side. And you'll see in here, the little light against eARC is established. And that's because we're using a brand new 2021 Samsung A95 TV, which supports eARC. And you'll also see on here that we're able to upmix HDMI to all speakers. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that in a 5-channel system, we're just getting the 5-channel output, as opposed to trying to upmix stereo to all. I think that sounds personally terrible. I much prefer listening to sound as it was designed and mixed. And then you've got adaptive wireless sample rate mode, convenience and performance. Convenience provides you with greater scalability in terms of positioning and distance, whereas performance gives higher levels of throughput over a shorter wireless frequency. So with that in mind, we're running this in a 6 meter by 4 meter room in performance mode, and you'll see the status is green. When going through the inputs, you'll also see we have 2 optical kit connections. We have module 1 and module 2 in terms of the expansion, Bluetooth, analog RCA, and 3.5mm audio. You'll also have control here in terms of muting all inputs and also powering the unit on and off. It does also come with a remote control, and you can use the BlueOS app itself as well to control the sound and signal. In terms of price points, the entire package is £4,815. That includes the wireless subwoofer module and the DALI E9F. Individually, however, the Oberon 7Cs are £1,999, which includes the sound hub itself, and the £1,499 by themselves. If you're looking to build on your existing system, you can simply buy the HDMI module for £349. You can also buy a combined HDMI module and sound hub. You can also buy the Vocal Center speaker for £599, and then the Oberon 1Cs are £899 for a pair. But there are other options available within the DALI system. So should you want to have on-wall mounted speakers, you can go for the Oberon on-wall Cs. You can also go for wireless 7Cs for your ears. If you've got a much bigger room and you want much bigger presence, you can also add more floor standers into your system. And the same can be said against the musical platform as well. You don't have to just have this 4 surround channel. You can also enjoy listening to music from 2 speakers or upmixing to all if you so desire. At Yorkshire AV, we've got these within our demonstration facility. We have 2 demo rooms. This one's got in-wall speakers behind the fabric, and we also utilise Yamaha AV receivers and Emotiva processors and amplifiers for dedicated platforms. But now we're branching into wireless active, and we're really happy that DALI Equi is on board with us here. Should you wish to come and listen to these, we have a good availability, mostly through the week, and we're open on Saturdays until 5 PM. We do carry some items in stock, but these are relatively new to market. They typically take 7 to 10 days to come from Denmark. But if you would like to have a chat about this system, its use cases, its application, and obviously how to integrate it with either your TV or your AV platform, then give us a call on 01757 826 111. We'll be happy to help you. So just to finish off, this is the Oberon 7C DALI Equi 5.1 system with the sound hub with the HDMI module, and then we also have the Equi Vocal Center C and the Oberon 1Cs as the rear surrounds. And now it's time to kick back and enjoy the rest of Star Wars before the next customer arrives. Thank you for watching. Hope you found this video useful, and we'll be happy to help later.